Hey guys, what's going on? Dr. Gonzo, Boogie here again, back for another video. And actually in this video, I was going to show you guys the cool stuff that I picked up at the Rock and Shock Horror Convention. Actually, over the weekend, me and my two buddies went down to Massachusetts to the Rock and Shock Horror Convention, and it was such an awesome place. We went on Saturday. And it was the biggest horror convention I've ever been to. I've only been to one other horror convention, the Connecticut Horror Fest, which I did a couple videos related to the Connecticut Horror Fest, so maybe you guys check those out. If you didn't, definitely check those out, because those are pretty cool videos. One of the videos, I actually took some footage while I was there, and I edited together a little video with some music and stuff like that, and I did a pickups video, which is what I plan to do right now. Actually, sadly, I didn't film anything when I was there this time because I didn't have a camera to film anything with. Actually, I don't have a good digital camera right now, one that works good. And at the Connecticut Horror Fest, I was using my buddy Joel's camera, who came along to this horror convention too. And he didn't have his camera to bring this time because he was having issues with it. I guess the cord for the charger or something like that was broken, so we couldn't charge the camera anymore. So I didn't have a camera to shoot any footage with, so I'm a little bit disappointed in that because I wanted to make another video for you guys to watch. That's actually me at the convention like last time, but I wasn't able to do that this time. But actually my friend Mike, who came along with the trip, also took some pictures while he was there, and we also took a couple pictures of him when he was getting an autograph from Bill Moseley. So I do have some pictures to show, so at the end of this video, definitely stick around because I'm going to edit together a little compilation video with all of the pictures that we took while we were at the convention. But the convention was really awesome. There's some really cool guests there. I already mentioned Bill Moseley was there, which my friends Joel and Mike both got an autograph from Bill Moseley. I actually didn't get any autographs this time around. I just was kind of tight on money, and I ended up spending too much money on Blu-rays and toys and stuff, and I ended up just not really having any money for autographs, which was also a shame. I wish that I was able to get Bill Moseley's autograph, but my friends Mike and Joel got autographs from him, and I was standing right there when they got the autographs, and he just seemed like such a nice guy. He actually gave my friend Joel like a free DVD and a free CD when he went up for the autograph. And my friend Mike got a copy of Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 on VHS signed. And my friend Joel took the picture took a picture for Mike while he was with Bill Moseley. And while Mike was with Bill Moseley was like quoting lines from Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. It was just so awesome and so surreal. He just seemed like the coolest guy ever. Just Bill Moseley's just an awesome guy. But there's some other really cool celebrity guests there. Malcolm McDowell from Clockwork Orange and Rob Zombie's Halloween films was there. I actually sadly did not see Malcolm McDowell. Actually, when me and my friends were over at the celebrity autograph signing area, he wasn't there. He must have been taking a break. And later on, they made an announcement that he was back over doing autographs, but at that time the place was so busy and we were ready to leave that we really didn't feel like trekking through the crowd again just to see him, so we were leaving at the time anyway, so we ended up leaving without seeing Malcolm McDowell, which is very disappointing. But some of the people that I saw there, Danielle Harris from Halloween 4 and 5 was there. That was really cool. Reggie Bannister from the Phantasm films was there. That was super awesome. And like the two actors, like the two main actors from the Children of the Corn movie were there too. Just some really cool people were there. It was so awesome. I would say there's probably like twice as many celebrity guests as there were at the Connecticut Horror Fest. And also there was like 2 or maybe 3 times as many vendors at the Rock and Shock Festival. They had some really cool vendors there. There was a trauma stand, or a trauma booth, whatever. And there was the Vinegar Syndrome stand was there again. That's where I bought most of my Blu-rays at the Connecticut Horror Fest. And there's just a ton of people just selling everything, you know, toys, action figures, shirts, posters. There's people selling DVDs and Blu-rays, VHS tapes, books, just everything you would expect to see at a convention. It was really awesome. And of course, while I was there, I bought some really cool stuff, so let me show you guys the cool stuff that I picked up. So first off, like right when we enter the convention, the Troma booth or the Troma stand is right there. So all three of us just flocked right over there and start looking at everything they had. They had some really cool stuff there, comic books and some other cool random stuff. But I was checking out the Blu-rays and the DVDs, and I ended up picking up a few Troma DVDs. So I'll show you guys the two Troma DVDs I picked up. Sadly, Lloyd Kaufman was not at the Troma stand, which would have been so awesome, but it was still really cool just seeing the Troma stand there, honestly. So, of course, I picked up the Toxic Avenger on Blu-ray. This is a Blu-ray DVD combo pack. And the Toxic Avenger is my favorite Troma film that I've seen so far. It's just such a crazy, wacky, out-of-control movie. Troma is just, they're one of the best, especially for independent film companies. Troma is just the best. They're just so cool, and the type of films that they put out, nobody makes, and it's just, they're such a unique, interesting company. If you're a horror fan or love obscure movies, you gotta love Troma. So just a great release of Toxic Avenger here. Always wanted this one. I've seen a couple of you guys show it off in videos a while ago. I've seen this one on Amazon. I always wanted to pick it up because of the green case, so glad that I added this one to my collection. I picked up one more Troma Blu-ray while I was there. This is Class of Nukem High. I actually don't think I've seen this movie yet. Just looks awesome. Looks like an 80s punk type movie. I mean, I know what Class of Nukem High is kind of about, but I've never really seen it. So I'm really looking forward to checking this one out. The Blu-ray artwork on this, just the cover artwork in general on this is really awesome. And just a really nice looking Blu-ray in general. Can't wait to check this out. I know it's going to be crazy Troma fun. And also at the Troma stand, they gave me for free this Tromaville High School bumper sticker. So cool. I'm debating whether to put this on my car or to just stick it on my wall. I'm not sure what to do with it yet. Maybe you guys can help me decide on that in the comments. But other than that, actually there was the Vinegar Syndrome booth was there again, like I mentioned. And I picked up one Blu-ray from the Vinegar Syndrome booth. This is Horror House on Highway 5. And this is one of their newer releases that they just put out. And the guy at the stand told me that this was like a real cheesy slasher movie where the killer wears a Nixon mask, and I was instantly sold there. I was like, I gotta check this out. He also said that it was like limited to only 2,000 copies, so I figured I might as well pick it up. And actually, this is another like obscure 80s slasher film, like a real shitty one, but still actually all of the obscure, weird, like 80s slasher movies that Vinegar Syndrome puts out, I want to buy. So really glad to pick this one up and add it to my 80s slasher collection and my Vinegar Syndrome collection. I've actually really been digging their releases lately. Just a really cool release here. If you guys have ever seen this, let me know in the comments if it's any good. And the Amazon.com reviews made it seem like it was a pretty crappy film, but you know, like what do you expect from a movie called Horror House on Highway 5, you know? But alright, that's all I picked up at the Vinegar Syndrome stand. But actually, right after I had gone to the Troma stand and picked up the two Troma Blu-rays, my friend Joel comes over to me and he's like, I just saw a Toxic Avenger Blu-ray Steelbook, and I was like, oh, you can't be serious. I'm like, I just picked it up on Blu-ray. If I knew there was a Steelbook of it floating around here, I would have held off on that. So I went and checked it out, and I love Steelbooks right now. They're one of my favorite things to collect, so I was debating like for an hour if I should buy it or not. I'm like, I already picked up the combo pack. I'm like, I don't have much money left. I'm like, should I get the Toxic Avenger Steelbook or should I not? And I ended up picking it up because it was really one of the only Steelbooks there. The only other Steelbook that I saw there was the Tenebrae Synapse 3-disc Steelbook, which I already own. But they were selling it for like $60 there, which is not a bad price for it. It goes for about $50–60. I've seen it go for a lot more than that on eBay too, but I already owned it, so I felt like I had to pick this up. This is actually the release from 88 Films. This is the only 88 Films release I have in my collection. And I actually don't know too much about their releases. So if you guys can let me know if they put out any more steelbooks, definitely let me know in the comments, because they did. Definitely going to pick them up. But this is a Blu-ray steelbook, and I'm pretty sure, yep, right there, this is region free, A, B, and C, and just an awesome, awesome looking steelbook. I mean, what more do I need to say? They got the great poster artwork there, and just a really cool release of this film. And honestly, I'm still glad that I picked up the DVD Blu-ray combo pack, because I always wanted to get this copy with the green case. Like, this is the copy of the Toxic Avenger that I wanted in my collection, so I'm definitely going to hold on to this one still. I'm not going to get rid of it just because I picked up the steelbook, because this is an awesome release of the movie. But of course, this is probably my favorite release of the movie that I've seen so far, just because it's a Blu-ray steelbook, limited edition one too. So really cool stuff there. And that was about it for the Blu-rays. But the last thing that I picked up there was probably my favorite thing that I picked up, and it was an action figure, a NECA figure. This is the Ultimate Jason Friday the 13th Part 3 figure, and I was so excited when I saw this there. I actually just found out like a week ago that this figure was coming out, and I didn't think that it was out yet. I still thought that it had like a few weeks or a month or so before it came out. So when I saw it there, I was really surprised, and they were only charging $30 for it, which on the computer I've already seen it going for like $40, $45. So I thought that was a good price, and I had to pick it up. So excited about this. This is the Jason figure that I've always wanted in my collection. I'm so glad to add this to my Friday the 13th collection, because the only other Jason figure I had in my collection is the classic video game series one that NECA put out, where he has that like purple and green color scheme, which is an awesome, cool figure. But I've always just wanted like a basic classic Jason figure in my collection. So glad to pick this one up. I'll try to show you guys what it looks like, but I know there's probably going to be some glare on it from the computer screen. But there's the picture of Jason on the inside there. Probably get a better look at the figure from that picture, honestly. But this is the actual figure there. Just a great looking figure. Comes with an interchangeable head that has like a axe mark in it, like he's been chopped in the head with an axe, which happens in the movie. And both of the masks on the heads are removable, which is so awesome. So tempted to open up this figure. I might even do it. And it comes with a ton of accessories too. It comes with like a pitchfork. Of course, you got the machete there. Looks like he's got a knife and just an axe. You know, all the classic Jason stuff right there. So just an awesome figure. And actually, this Ultimate line that NECA puts out is probably my favorite series of figures they put out. Also, at the stand where I picked this up, they had the Ultimate Freddy Krueger figure and the Ultimate Ash figure, so I wasn't even sure what one to buy, but I had to get Jason from Friday the 13th. Just such a cool figure here. It's kind of got like a holographic cover, if you guys can see that there. Kind of, I guess, trying to get the 3D look going on there a little bit, but alright guys, that was it for the convention pickups video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and like I mentioned at the very end of this video, stick around because I'm going to have a little collage with the pictures that my friend Mike took while he was there. So if you guys, like always, if you guys enjoyed this video, definitely give it a thumbs up or leave a comment, or subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you guys next time.